No.
The Pentagon's not going to throw the traditional farewell ceremony for Trump. They usually do an armed forces farewell. They've been doing it since the fucking 80s. Not doing it with Trump.
Amidst fuck, I just drew a complete mind blank.
Fuck it.
Impeachment and everything. Even back in 2016, I would have been amazed if they would have done a farewell ceremony.
Well,
Yeah.
I fucking... The best part of this is just going to a bunch of people and being like, told you. Fucking told you.
I don't know. Like the country's. I mean, aside from the riots and the coronavirus, we're really not in that bad of shape right now.
Well, I would disagree just because I from what I've heard, you know, through the grapevine, because I have connections, obviously. People in the House are actually kind of freaking out about what to do with the Democratic majority for all these houses, because apparently the country is fucking broke thanks to Trump.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, how well you're senators? Are we talking like guys
this was talk amongst
about?
like financial, whoever's in charge of a senator's money management shit, however they go over it. They were like, usually we have plans for the next administration, but apparently like 2 months after Joe's inaugurated, the treasury's going to be completely fucking empty.
I mean, like, the borderline, I wouldn't blame Trump for that. I would blame these stimulus packages.
Yeah.
Every country right now is financially in a shithole because they're paying their people money they don't have.
Well, the only reason I would disagree with that is because that money does circulate. People who are struggling with money, they're not going to just like keep it in their bank accounts. They're stuff that everyone needs right now. So, like that's a big reason why a lot of these companies are making so much fucking money right now. Is people were like, oh, basic necessities, invest in that shit right now. Like, I just deliver pizzas. All I do is deliver pizzas. That's my job, and it's making so much fucking money right now. It's stupid. So I don't know if the companies.
Now I understand that. I do work for the federal government.
Oh, really? Really?
I actually am employed that works for Air Force Two.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's cool.
That's really neat.
Air Group.
Hello?
I work for a company called Dynport. I work for the 89th Air Wing, and I mean, there is a lot of negative nostalgia that's carrying on with how bad the country is and things, but I mean, my industry is absolutely flourishing. I mean, we're doing amazing. And every contract I've been on since then has been... I've been on a lot of government contracts prior.
Yeah, I think the big difference between how it's affecting you and how it's affecting other people is, I don't think there's ever a shortage of money for military grade contracts and stuff. Like, whenever there's a pinch or a hard time, whenever there's a pinch or a hard time where the world's not doing well financially, I don't think anyone in any military wing is all like, damn, what are we gonna do for fucking money now? Like,
I do have to beg to differ, because prior to this I was on a fighter contract where I worked on fighter jets, and that was my then it was tight that would stay broken for months on end. I mean, we had one jet broken for 2 years straight.
Fuck.
However,
What an expenditure that must be.
When
What
was
an
that?
insane-
When exactly was that time?
I mean, see, that I believe too, because, like,
I
those
went
things
to
are
Andrews,
Go ahead,
Andrews
sorry.
Air Force Base. I work about a mile and a half outside DC.
Oh, weird.
Holy Christ, I just fucking botched that. Sorry, guys.
No, that's cool. The only thing I would consider between, like, the Air Force not getting the funding that it should be is you guys have been turning a lot of your funding towards drones and stuff like that. So, like, manned fighter pilots are almost a thing of the past now. I wouldn't be surprised if they were legit.
Well, actually, so when it comes to the bulk of our drones, they're actually not owned by the federal government. They're owned by companies like Lockheed Martin, Northrop Grumman. But yeah, the fighter contract I worked on, money's always tight. You never have what you need. Have what'll get you by. I mean, that's federal government. I mean, at the end of the day, we were all like, how are we not getting the money? Telling
True.
me that
Maybe I'm being naive about federal levels. Like, also, they also like profit and embezzle a lot of money. Like a lot of the people that push for these big military contract spendings usually end up keeping a chunk of the money somehow through some loophole.
Right, and I mean, I do. At the end of the day, I do work for a company.
Yeah.
Can't sit here and say, oh, well, I know our guys are perfect. I know our
right? It is whatever it is. It's a corporation,
right?
I mean,
right.
if
My company did some shady shit back in the 80s and 90s, like human trafficking shady.
Brutal.
Oh, got me.
Oh, they're all here. And toast.
Jake, did I tell you my girlfriend's brothers actually got activated to go to DC? He's in DC. He
He's
left
what?
today. He got activated to go to DC.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's all of our guys. See, and that's another problem we have. A lot of our guys are active duty or prior reserves, and they're all getting activated right now. We're down 25% of our workforce because they're all activated. All of them have been picked up. All of them are in DC, all in New York, all of them are in. A lot of them went to Baltimore. I mean, this last year has been a shit show for contractors, especially military contractors, because picking up all our guys to go handle these things. And hey, you know what? I'm not going to be that guy. Oh, you know what? And the Trump train caught a lot of heat because this last one, where the storming of the Capitol, is this. I got it. Saved your fucking life, whoever that was.
Oof.
But this storming of the Capitol, which activated more troops, which boggles my mind, activated more troops than all these Black Lives Matter guys that fucking destroyed me for weeks on end. And the
I
thing
mean, I
is,
expect the government to defend its interests.
Yeah.
Saying.
I think there's a difference between insurance company, like the government knowing that insurance companies will take care of burnt down buildings, but like you can't. There's probably no insurance policy for the Capitol building. That seems like more, you know.
yeah, but that's how you bank. You guys to be an entire city.
Well,
we're not talking $10 million. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. if not
well,
close
the
to $1 billion.
concept of entire burnt down cities, that's inflammatory. Portland was only a couple blocks, and the media took some really nice pictures to make it look like the whole damn city was on fire. I got friends who live in Michigan, and they were like 2 blocks away from everything that was going on in Michigan, and they were like, "Yeah, we're fine. It's no big deal."
I understand that, right? But you got to think just take a guesstimate on the damage amount in Portland. I'm willing to bet it's north of 50 to 100.
Well, from what our news media is telling us here in Canada, a lot of the like.
Oh, you're in Canada?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not even in the U.S.
Yeah, we got.
God.
Hey! First of all, we share 4 Great Lakes. Goddammit, we've been military partners for fucking a century. Don't tell me just because I happen to live in fucking the other side of Buffalo doesn't mean I don't know what's going on in the States.
No, where do you live in Canada?
I mean, a little bit more imperialistic on this side of the continent.
Well, the difficult part was I was assuming what was going to happen was shit was going to get real bad at the Capitol, and Trump's little army was going to pull all this bullshit, and then Trump was going to be like, well, we're going to need fucking support from our allies, and that would have been the time to be all like, hey, Russia, do you want to come and help us out the way we kind of...
come on, you're fucking high as a kite.
Oh man, dude, some of the stuff, here's the weirdest mind-bending thing that I was told that totally sold me on it. If you 100% just accept the fact that Trump was working for Putin, absolutely everything he does made sense. Because, trust me, if I was going to overthrow a country or at least do some damage to a country that I couldn't outgun, I'd certainly make sure that they fucking make a moron their leader for 5 years.
Yep.
Another thing, because President Trump was quite outspoken and quite unethical. Not unethical. Unethical is a terrible terminology.
No, unethical is the exact
Unorthodox. I'm
right
using
words you're
unorthodox.
using. You should not.
I
You
think
should not feel like you
unorthodox.
should. No. Keep using the word unethical. You chose the right words.
No. Look, I do ethics training at work three times a month. Okay, we're gonna use the word
Unorthodox is like
unorthodox.
going for a midnight swim. Like,
No, midnight swims are normal. Midnight swims are normal.
okay,
I'm not.
I believe
Look,
you.
I'm not a left. I'm not a right. I like to think I'm a very.
Oh, boo, centrist, boo.
So where my stance is on Trump is obviously I literally work as pretty much as directly under President Trump as you can almost get without
Right.
working in the fucking White House.
Right.
So I work. I got guys right down here walking around the tower. Broke his shield, but I couldn't fucking. I kind of have to be impartial.
Oh yeah, it's very
You know?
much part of your job, and I think it's a discipline, but I also think it's so fucking stressful. Like I've looked at some of the situations that the Secret Service are going through, and like, man, they all know that they are treated like shit by the Trump presidency. Man, I just learned that apparently while the Secret Service was taking care of Ivanka and Jared, because they have to take care of the whole family, they had to spend money renting porta potties because Ivanka and Jared were like, yeah, you guys can't use the toilets in the house. We got 6 bathrooms and you guys, no thank you. Like, we don't want other people shitting in our house. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, you're looking at the math and it's like, there's no way that they made the Secret Service.
Dude, exactly. Like, okay, so you saying there's no way that they made the Secret Service do that is exactly how I feel. As that can't be realistic.
Well, the thing that
Right,
the thing is now that I will assume that there's a possibility for almost everything because of how fucking crazy. Like, there's some crazy shit. There's so much crazy shit, and a lot of Secret Service are like, oh yeah, dude, fucking makes us spend our own money. I was like, ooh,
Oh, who's down?
me.
All
Cameron.
Ooh, can we do it? Can we do it? Can we do it?
Run fast.
Right.
Run fast. I got it fast.
Ooh, I got
I'm good.
3 beeps left. No. Damn it. I'm still crawling.
Make
Just
it,
wait
make
for
it,
me. I'll
make
crawl through. I'll crawl through. Don't worry about it.
Fuck.
I can make it down there. Okay, maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't. Shit.
God damn it, dude. Sorry, man. I'm sitting
No,
here.
that's cool. You guys are in 3rd place now. You'll be fine.
Wait, my mask won't come off. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
that
guys,
glitches.
constructing
That
something
glitch happens all the time.
Oh fuck.
2v2.
Got one. Team wipe.
Nice. All right, yeah, this video's going up on the channel. That's fucking perfect.
Let's go.
They just sat there and talked shit about politics for the entire match.
Okay. Okay. You know what?
Some folks gone, made to wave the flag. Oh, that red, white,
I think that's the most American thing you guys have done this whole chat.
blue. Man, we always sing "Fortunate Son" at the end of our dubs,
We
man.
hit that helicopter ride.
Right?
Sing Fortunate Son.
And when the band plays
But you know
"Hail
what?
to the Chief,"
Hey,
they point that
it
cannon
was
at
nice
you.
actually having an educated discussion.
Yeah, no,